Hey guys, it's Akinea here. Welcome back to Banished. So we are continuing with our mountainous population. It's going quite well. We've got a lot of food, which is great. I did just decrease the amount of fishermen's and gatherers. Slightly worried that I decreased the gatherers too much. So we're going to increase that one back up to 6. But I'm going to leave the fishermen at 2. Because we completely filled in this storage barn. Which was not great. I'm hoping that we can have people taking some of this stuff away, but we might need to start including, put somewhere, maybe we do the market now. Maybe that will help. It's going to take a lot of stuff. It's going to be a bit of a problem. Let's just take you away for a moment. We have 5 people working in here, which they're not getting a much stone each season, but they're at least getting something. These guys all seem to be doing okay-ish. Let's increase the amount of stone cutting people there. See if that helps. It might not. They should be working on this first, because it is the closest to everything. We do have a mine over here as well, which is giving us a little bit of iron each season. But we could... Where is the closest source of iron, do you reckon? Probably this. Yeah, okay, let's do some iron removal over here. And we will just prioritize this. Because that's nice and close, nice and easy to get to. They should be okay with that. We are still having some storage issues. Which should be fixed if we can get that sorted. Which we may be able to do. Like I said, stone is an issue. Because the only way that we can get stone is through the quarries at this particular moment in time. The other main issue is we have a lot of people dying because we've got a very old population. And not many people are making children, which is an issue. So we've got a few houses that have children in them. There's 3 children. But that's not nearly enough considering most of our houses have like 80-year-olds in them. So I'm hoping, like, none of those are going to be good. They had a child, that's good. That's not going to be helpful, that's not going to be helpful. These guys might have another child, and these guys might have another child, and these guys might have another child. So that's kind of a few places that we might be able to get some children happening. But we will also open this up again as well. Just trying to get some more stuff moved and in other places, but hopefully this will get completed soon. Stone's going to be an issue, but we do have like as many people as we possibly can have currently working on that to get us some more stone there. The hunting cabins we're going to leave, but we might decrease the gatherers to 5 because like we've got 4,000 food and we've only got 28 people. So let's take it down to 4, it's fine. Nothing down here for the moment. These guys seem to be doing okay. Are you getting us some more logs? You're getting us a few, but we don't have any firewood or any logs, which is concerning. Alright, let's harvest some trees. Make this our #1 priority. And then chuck somebody in there as well. You can also harvest some trees from over here. Nope, not that. This one. And again, #1 priority. At this stage, nobody's currently getting cold, which is good. But that could change quite soon. Oh, I'm really hoping we're going to start getting some more people soon. This is going to be not good. I was hoping we'd get some nomads, but realistically, there's been nobody so far. And we've been playing for quite a while. We are now 19 years into this town existing and no nomads. So, don't know what to do about that one. We got leather in there? We do. So if we get this started, maybe that'll help a little bit. Alright, we've got some wood and some firewood happening, so that's good. All of our logs in here is now done, and that one as well. So that was taking up quite a few logs, but that shouldn't be an issue now. So that should now be able to be used for things like firewood when we eventually get it. Hopefully we'll get some more. Let's just harvest these trees in the center of town. That might be quite helpful. And yes, I am fully aware that storage is at full capacity. I am in the process of trying to fix that, and it's taking a while. But it will be fine. Food. Still not an issue. We'll just decrease that again for a bit. It's gonna completely cut that off for the moment. This is taking forever and it's not really doing a lot, which is not really that great. Alright, yeah, okay, this is decreasing now, which is good. This will be out of leather once that's done. But that'll give us a few clothes. And we'll just chuck someone in there for the moment, just trying to get that. Give us some more tools, because there's a couple of people that are currently in the process of running out of tools. We have a little bit of room. We'll keep going back and forth on it, so that's a little bit annoying, but hopefully it'll sort itself out. We just have to wait for all of the stone and the iron at this point in time, which I did think I had prioritized this, but I will double prioritize that just to make sure. And I'll also harvest those trees there, and then I will prioritize that area again. That'll give us something to be working on. Have we had any more children recently? No. Oh, that's a new 3-year-old though, so that one's about to grow up too. That's a 5-year-old. We probably will have... I don't know if I want to try and make that into a stone one at this point in time. Maybe we should make some more wood houses, actually. What does that require? Requires 8 stone. How much does this one require? 40. Yeah, that might be a good way to bolster our population, is just make a couple of wooden houses. It's going to take a lot less stone. Yeah, I would put that in there, but I don't really want to. Okay. Let's just see if that helps. But our population is down to 27. Oh, but we've got a gatherer's hut over here now. That's something. These ones will keep as stone houses because they're a bit far away. So that can cause some problems. And same with that one, but I don't think that's going to get built anytime soon. We just really need that. We're only 10 stone away, which is good. That shouldn't take too long to get. And we've got people over here getting the iron, so that's great. And some wood from over there as well. Food has gone down a little bit, but not really all that much. So I'm a little bit concerned that we still have too many gatherers, so we'll just decrease one again. And we've got 7 people in the quarry, getting 37-ish stone per season, so this should be done fairly soonish. As soon as the people move it over, because there's currently not a lot of people working in there. Let's just decrease that back to 5, just so we've got labourers to do some work. Because I think if we're carrying things over, it will help us a little bit. And then the iron itself is going to take a while. Like, we do have the one dude working in here, and he's getting like 4 to 6 per season, which is not too bad. But we currently need quite a lot of it, so I'm just going to actually decrease that to 3, so we've got 7 labourers. Oh, did somebody just age up? Yes, and a child was born. That's great. So we're still on 27. These guys are still old. Who had the child? So many of these houses, this place. Good work, Ruse of Velinano and Crayola. So many of these houses just have a single really old person in them. So like this place. Did somebody just die? No. This place. Once this person dies, new people will move into there and hopefully have some children. But I'm not going to wish their death. Like, look at all these people that are living by themselves. Couldn't you pair up with someone else and live with them? It'd make my life so much easier. That was weird. Okay, we just need a little bit more iron for that and we're good to go. So, hopefully people are over here getting it. Yeah, there are people walking this way and that way. Because that is also majorly going to be affecting our blacksmith and our ability to produce tools. If we don't have iron, we can't make tools. So hopefully that fixes itself at some point in time. And food, we still got way too much food because we've got not as much people as we would like. So we've got no fishermen. I'm going to go down to 2 gatherers. We're just going to have to keep an eye on it because that could cause some major issues. Oh, but we've got some houses being built now, so that's something. They're going to be wood houses, so they're going to require... okay, oh, actually... we kind of need that, so I'm going to need to get some more wood from somewhere. I guess the easiest place is here. Okay. There we go. We got another place with somebody living in it. Just a singular 54-year-old by themselves. Our population is so old. The problem is some people move into houses and they just don't have children. Oh, that is a blank house. Okay. Remaya just died. So hopefully someone will eventually move. Oh, we got 2 people moving into there. That's good. You're not that old. You're not that old either. Yeah, like I said, a lot of people living in houses just by themselves. But it's fine. Things will get sorted at some point in time. We only need 7 more iron there. Also the blacksmith's got some iron, so that's good. They're making some tools for us, which is great. And we've got quite a few labourers walking around and doing their laboury things. That gives us a few more people. Still only at 27 people. We keep evening ourselves out. People die, people get born, which is okay. We need more iron there as well. You need just a few more stone. It's not a huge concern. Let's just harvest some trees from around the back here. Let's try and get some more wood for the wood cutter. And then we also need some more iron for the iron cutters. Do we got any leather? We do. Oh, this is now being built. That's good. Alright, how's the iron supply looking over here? Let's just start the process of gathering some more. Just all of that can be collected at some point in time. These guys are back to 5. That's good. That'll help with some of these things. I'm going to unpause that one. We'll have 2 things working there. We've got people being crushed by rocks, which is not great. We've got an empty house there too. Ready for when people get old. Or old enough to move out into their own house. Oh, this house is just living... There's just an 11-year-old living by themselves. That's slightly disturbing. Which I wouldn't be surprised actually if this 9-year-old moves into that house with the 11-year-old. Or maybe they won't. Maybe they'll move in there by themselves. Indy was born. Lovely. Lion. Interesting name. Okay. I thought I had another family of... Oh, what happened to this person's partner? They obviously just had a child, but then maybe they're... Oh, that might have been Foray. Or Foray. He must have been real young. That's kind of sad. These guys are old. That's very slowly getting built. Alright, this is now done. So I'll chuck somebody on there. That should be no issues getting some stuff into there. These guys are also getting completed. And then this just has nobody in it at the moment. And those guys are in the process. So things are getting sorted. It's just taking quite a long time. Hopefully the iron that is around the place is going to be collected. Just try and grab the stuff that's close by. Have that set to be collected so that people are getting stuff for it. That's not got anybody in it, but we do have 16 leather, so let's just put somebody in there for the moment. Get that sorted. Wood cutting should be fine. Let's not worry about that. Nothing needs logs anymore, so that should not be a huge concern. Got a lot of people being crushed by rocks. And like real young people too. It's not what we want to hear. We already don't have enough people. Alright, Garnished. Interesting name. And Jemand. We don't have enough boys. Is it boys or girls? I don't remember. One of them is a boy, one of them is a girl. Alright, I don't think really building a house is going to help all that much. Because at this point in time... yeah, this is really not good. Like, we're only at 25 people and it's going to keep going down. Because look at these ages. Like, 60-year-olds living by themselves, having no children. And then we've got families that their parents are dying of stone cutting, and Halia died. Does that mean that that's probably in this house, maybe? Oh, well, I guess that's just going to have to be what it is. And there's nobody new in these houses either. So that we've got 4 children. One is 6. One is... no, that's not 4. One is 3 and the other is 4. We've got a couple of 4-year-olds. So when those two grow up... you're a man, you're a girl. Or the other way around. I don't remember. Alright, we've got a few that are opposite genders, so that's good. That should be helpful. Because we might end up having a population that's got nobody in it. Because even when some of these people die, there's going to be nobody to move into these houses. You know what would be really great right now? Nomads. I want me some nomads. Why ain't I getting any nomads? Alright, I'm going to stop building houses because it's not helping increase our population. It's just meaning people are moving in by themselves and just living by themselves forever. Which is not in any way helpful to our current situation. So I'm going to pause you, but I'll leave one of these over here. Because that is close to this. Oh, actually, we don't have anyone there anyway, so let's just keep that paused as well. So we don't need any more builders because currently we're not trying to build anything. So I've got everything paused. We do need iron for tools because we've got 5 people that don't have tools. So hopefully there's some people coming over here and trying to collect some of this, but just in case, let's do some prioritizing. Let's also collect a little bit of wood. There's wood there as well. That's fine. We've got 5 people in there collecting stone. That'll be helpful. Alright, at this point in time, I think we just gotta hope for the best. Zaid, the stone cutter, has died. Got a couple of 6-year-olds. That's good. A 5-year-old. And what was the other one? There was another one somewhere. An 8-year-old. So Jalissa's gonna move out soon. hopefully into a house that has how did you have a what? You just had a child, but you live by yourself. That's interesting. Did not know that could occur. You moved. Why did you move? Guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe they liked that house better. Alright, so we do have 5 children now, but our adult population has decreased a lot as well. Which is not great. But, I don't know. With a population of 5 children, we should be able to start rebuilding it a little bit. Once they grow up. Which we have an 8 and a 10-year-old. Where's my 8-year-old? Oh, this was the 8-year-old. It's now a 9-year-old. So we have a 9-year-old, 2 7-year-olds, and a 6-year-old, and a 0-year-old. So, obviously, the 0-year-old's going to take some time to grow up and do some stuff for us. I don't know why there's not anybody living there. But that's fine. It will sort itself out. And then this person and this... Oh, hello. Oh, there's a new child there, and this child has now moved out. So they've now got a family over here. That's nice. And this is enabling this to now be emptier. So I'm also going to increase the amount of gatherers we've got again. We'll go up to 4. Because we're not currently building anything, so it's fine if there's nobody building anything. Those 2 are going to grow up soon, and we do have an empty house there. Ooh, you just randomly produced your child without any help. That's interesting. We've got a few people that are at not a good age. We got any leather left? No, so let's remove you. You are doing okay. Just trying to gather stuff for the moment. So that when we do start building some of these things. And maybe we start building... Let's build a hospital, actually. I said we were going to gather stuff, but we're going to start getting things like the flu that's going to happen soon. And that's going to cause us some major issues. Millery has replaced Joneth as a gatherer. And so she's moved to a different place. So we have 3 empty houses somewhere. There was a 3rd empty house over here somewhere, right? Oh, there. So we've got 3 empty houses here, ready to be filled. These 2 have got people in them. You live by yourself still, but that's okay. That dude, the blacksmith's probably going to die soon. We've got a random child there. 2 children there, and these 2 are about to grow up. And hopefully move out and move in together to start producing their own children's. And we need the woodcutter. We've got one. We don't have logs. That's a concern. Alright, well, let's do some more log cutting down. Prioritize some logs. Please and thank you. Got a couple of houses that need some... Oh, hello. Jardonus. Where'd you come from? Not over there. That house is empty still. That house... That person's 50. Oh, this child aged up and moved out. Or died. Carrots has become an adult. A child named Wendelone was born, and Lion has become an adult. So did they move in? Did they move in together? They did. There we go. Lion and Carrots, 10 years old. And then Indy is now 8. I remember when Indy was 0. Doesn't seem like that long ago. We have a few more children, but people are dying quicker than people are being born, which is really not great. So he's living by himself. They're both quite old. That lady is old. These 2 are about to grow up. Well, this one is about to grow up. 22. Don't know where you came from. Armand is quite old as well. And... Oh, look, they've got another child. Oh, that's Wendelin. Yeah, I think we're getting... the population is becoming younger because a lot of the older people are dying out. So that gives me hope that we'll start to increase our population again. But I am quite concerned. Quite concerned that we just don't have enough people. Which is a problem. It's a relatively big problem. Because if we don't have the people to support our population, we're going to have some issues. Just going to get some more trees being harvested. I don't want to run out of firewood and have people having issues. We should also be getting some iron, but that's being used in the hospital right now. So let's just make sure that we've got some more iron scheduled to be collected. We only have 3 labourers, so let's decrease the amount of people making stone trips for the moment. And just hope that we'll start getting some Indians moved out. More people. Because we don't have a lot of children left. A couple of 4s and 5-year-olds. You've got a 2-year-old there. That was... the last child being born was Wendelin, which was in spring. Oh, Lake was born. That's exciting. Well, who's Lake? Lion and Harrence made Lake. Interesting name. That's cool. So we've got a few more people being born, which is good. We need them. So we're still at 25, but again, our population is still decreasing over time. Actually, no. Maybe it's gone up by 1. I think it was at 24. Food may start being an issue at some point in time. Paul and Pennell both live by themselves. Why is there just random stuff down here? Maybe we could give you a storage barn. Put a storage barn there. See how that goes. Because there's a lot of things just being left on the ground over here. Okay, but we need more food. For sure. So let's just get some more people going and working on that. Alright, but more people are dying. It's not good for us. We need some of these children to produce more children. 6, 5. Oh no, what happened to you? What happened to Cadence? Or Carence? Did she move? She just moved... What? Okay, she just left her family behind and started living by herself. This is probably what happens when you have too many houses. People move out and live by themselves. I don't like that. That means they're not going to have any more children. Yeah, the happiness of this place is really low. Which is not great. Not what we want. We are completely out of wood again as well. Alright, we can do a little bit more tree chopping over here. Alright, we have problems. I mean, we've always had quite a few problems, but we have extra problems now. Because we really don't have enough people. How are we going with the tools? Do we have any tool issues at the moment? I don't think we do. Alright, I need people coming and getting iron. I'm gonna pause this. We need wood and iron that needs to go to the woodcutters and the tool peoples. Because that'll help us in the long run. Oh goodness. We have problems. Our population is very quickly just going into the ground. And people aren't moving in with people they can have children with. Like, Indy is by herself, and Karen's is by herself. And Lion is with a child. Oh, this person is just magically producing babies with no help. They live by themselves with just their children, and they keep having more babies. So I'm going to go with the only possible excuse for that, or reason for that, is immaculate conception. Or I guess maybe somebody is coming and visiting them. Which means that Karen should be able to have a child. If she wants to. She just needs somebody to come over and chill. So we have hope. I'm going to pause you two. Not that things are getting added to that or anything at this stage. But I just need... Oh, Jardonis the Gatherer. I think that was the person that lived there. Oh, Edwardian and Neniel were born. Where were they born? Edwardian was by Kayan, who is also somebody that lives by herself. And Neniel is the one that was born over here. Cool. So we got a few people that are just having immaculate conceptions. It's a bit of a bug in the game, I guess. We do have some leather. And tools, we still need more things happening with the tools, so I'm just gonna keep all of the buildings and stuff paused. We really don't have a lot of laborers. Food. We've got a lot of children. So we are going to start having problems with foods soon. I'm really hoping there's some children here that are about to age up. We've got an 8-year-old and a 9-year-old, so we'll have a couple of people. Gatherers, I'm going to do one more of those because there's 2 people that are pretty close to aging up. So hopefully they can start working there. We might also have to decrease the stone cutters to 2. Just making sure that there are enough people working around the place gathering things like iron to produce more tools. And we'll keep an eye on the leather amounts. Oh, we have a lot of leather. Let's chuck you on. So tools and leather. How is our overall view going? Okay, happiness is 3.5. That's not too bad. We don't have enough people clothed, so we will leave the tailorer on there for the moment. We don't have a lot of people tooled, so we will leave the toolerer there for the moment as well. Food's doing okay. I was a bit concerned about it, but it looks okay for the moment. Okay, so we're still kind of teetering on 25 for the population. We're going back and forth between older adults dying and new children being born. Oh, this is nice. We got somebody else there. Zelia has aged up. Karen's is still by herself, which is kind of sad. Because she's now a labourer. Can I... If I just increase you for a moment... You became a vendor. Well, that's stupid. Alright, it's fine. We really need more wood happening. Really, really need that. Alright, tree choppers, come on. Let's chop down some wood. That is our #1 priority. And then some iron collection as well. Just a little bit more. And also get the iron from here and then make that also a priority. Okay, so whoa, did not mean to have that open. At the moment, that's going to be our biggest issue. Like, we had 3 children born and we had 2 or 3 adults die, and we're going to have some more die soon-ish. But there's also some more children that are about to age up. Oh, and Lemon and Indy had a child called Harry. And Nicoleman and Zelia now have a house. Karen's is still by herself. Lion is still by himself. Vern and Nenil, looking good, looking good. That's Vern, one of our new ones. And we also have the Harry over here is also new, which is great. Arth is now 1 year old, and a new child, Randa, was born somewhere. There we go, by Nicole and Zelia. Alright, so good news. The end of this episode is having a lot of people being born, which is great. We've got a young population. We should have many years before a lot of them start dying. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they will be able to grow this population. Because again, we need to get this population to 50 and keep it there, which is not going so well so far. So hopefully that can sort itself out. Which we've got 8 children still, and one of them just aged up. So Gwendolyn is here by herself waiting for somebody. Anyway, I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below. It does help me out quite a bit. If you have any tips or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. I do look at them and read them. Sometimes I film these videos in advance, so if you don't see your suggestions being followed, it's probably because I've filmed quite a few of these in a row and I just haven't seen them yet. So I hope you guys have a great day. Keep smiling, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.